Hey everybody, welcome to Big G Outdoors. Today we're going to do our final preparations for the deer season. So what we're going to do is we're going to shoot our broadheads, try to match them up to the arrows we've been shooting for practice. You know, we've been shooting the Striker this year, the Striker Classic longbow. It is 50 pounds at 28 inches and AMO of 62. So it's a little bit lighter than last year's Damon Howard Hunter that we used for hunting. So we have a little lighter arrow. Not so much lighter, but a little bit weaker spine. So we have a 400 spine, gold tip traditional with a 100 grain brass insert and a 150 grain filled tip. And so for hunting season, we just replaced the 150 grain field tips with the 150 grain Magnus Stingers broadheads. So let's take a couple shots with the field tip and a couple shots with the broadhead, just to make sure we're in sync, everything's flying right for the hunting season. Okay, so what I like to do is I like to actually shoot my first 3 shots. I haven't shot a single shot yet today. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to shoot my practice arrows. You see the brass insert, 100 grain brass insert with 150 grain fill tip. They're going to be my first 2 arrows, and then I will shoot my hunting arrow, which is 100 grain brass insert with 150 grain broadhead. So it should be the exact same weight, and I measured them, and we're talking about, you know, maybe 1 or 2 grains off, just because differences in manufacturing. But I like to do it with the first 3 shots, because when you're out hunting, you're only, that first shot is the first shot that you're shooting at the animal. So like I said, I like to do it with the first couple shots. Let's see how it goes. First, we're going to do our field tip. Okay, so these are our first 2 field tip shots. That's the first broadhead shot, that's the second broadhead shot. You can see I've been practicing with the field tips, and they're right there. And I'm a little bit off with the broadheads. The first shot was a little high, so I made a correction, and I did bring it down, but then I was way left. And just to make sure that it wasn't me, because it's always a possibility, I was detailing the Tacoma earlier and had a couple beers, so I don't know. Maybe it was me. So let's shoot 4 more. All right, so now we're going to try our second round. We're going to shoot 2 field tips first, and then 1 broadhead, just to make sure that it wasn't us. Just to make sure it wasn't me that was messing up the shot. So just so you know, we're about 23 yards back here. I'm figuring that's pretty close to my max hunting range. I'd probably go 30, but that is if it was like a totally clear shot, no trees involved or anything like that, because it's really hard to judge that trajectory where the limbs are at, you know. So let's take 2 shots with the field tip, then 1 with the broadhead, just to make sure we're in sync here. Oh. All right, shoot 1 with the broadhead. That first shot was a little high, so we adjusted. I was thinking 20 yards, but I forgot I'm actually about 23. So the second shot is a truer shot. So now we're gonna shoot our broadhead. Let's go take a look. As you can see, they're all pretty much right there. I can see this was my last one that I said I was a little left with the broadhead. I believe, yeah, this is a broadhead and this is a broadhead. So the two right on it, they were the field tips. And I shot a little right with the first broadhead, so I tried to adjust and I adjusted too far, and I went this way with the second broadhead. But all in all, I'll take it. We're right there. We're ready for archery season. Today, I could have went hunting today in 2B, but it's like 80 degrees. I'm not sitting in a tree stand at 80 degrees with the ticks and everything. See my salt block? They're crazy. They're here all the time. My corn feeder is empty. You can see the trail where they come right up here. Anyway, all right, we're ready for the hunting season. Thanks for watching Big G Outdoors, and make sure you shoot your broadheads that they match up with your field tips. All right, thanks, and keep watching Big G Outdoors.